Hello, and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. This is the Opulent Emperor Tarot. I am the Opulent Emperor, and I'm here to take care of it, a general intuitive message for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node sign of Sagittarius. All right, so my Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what the message is for you in this recent time Libra season in October here. Okay, so Sag, do me a favor, please go ahead and knock on your phone or whatever device you're using, like you're knocking on the cards 4 times for me, just to put your energy here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. I'll knock as well. I am a Sag rising, so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I listen to this message as well. Okay. Now, what I'll do is we'll do a 4-card spread. We'll get the overall and underlining message here, and that way I'll also pull 2 oracle cards of wisdom for you too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this done with 4 shuffles here. Thank you again, Sag. If you haven't already, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you will be able to be notified whenever I do upload to the channel. Okay, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it here. All right, Sag, thank you so much. All right, Holy Spirit, thank you, Mother, thank you, Father, thank you, Ancestors, thank you, spiritual guides, for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node sign of Sagittarius. Please, my Sagittarius, my archers, my philosophers, please send me your energy so that we can find out what message they have for you. All right, in this season here. Excellent, thank you so much. All right, Sag season is coming up soon too, so I know y'all are getting ready for that. Okay. All right, thank you. Here we go. All right, Sag, thank you so much. Your angels and guides, Holy Spirit. Let's see. Thank you so much, ma'am. Please have 4 cards to pop out for my Sagittarians. Thank you so much. What is the message, Spirit, that you have for, okay? All right, so far we got 5 of Wands. So that could be petty arguments. That could be petty gossip. That could be competition. They could also be you competing with yourself. Or you could be going through things in your head where it's like negative thoughts in your head, like you're not good enough, what you're working on won't be accomplished, or you know this is too much for you to do, or like that's out of your league. No, that's the stuff that you have to remember, that your creative ideas may be changing at a rapid pace, and you have a lot of these opinions and ideas that are coming in at the same time. But you just gotta sit down, trust yourself, because the next card that's coming, that 6 of Wands, that's victory. So, don't let other people's opinions or anything petty come in to stop you, from where it is that you're going. And remember, we are even talking about a 6. Okay, so the second card that we have here is the 6 of Swords. So, getting out of the energy of these petty little arguments here where people feel like they could just come in and give you their opinion even if you didn't ask for it. Sometimes that could be useful because of the fact, even though I didn't ask you for the information, some of it may be good. Spirit may have a droplet in there somewhere. But I really feel like this is a time where, again, your creative ideas are changing. So don't try and compete with anyone. If people are trying to compete with you, that is okay. They like where you're going. They're trying to get there. But this is for you, okay? This path, is for you to walk on, Sagittarius, okay? Now, also looking here, 5 of Wands, this is Leo energy. So they are seeing you shine right now, Sagittarius. So you may be dealing with the Leo who is, a little bit jealous of you, or it's more of like, okay, we got to stay at the same level. Like they like you, they get along with you, but they just can't see you get to a level over them. That's going to secretly like bother them really bad. But again, they usually don't even mean any harm with the 5 of Wands card here. It's just, again, even gossip around you. People could be gossiping around you. Just stay out of the mix because of the fact, even with the 6 of Swords, you want to get away from drama, okay? You want to be taken away from dramatic situations and just from everything that you've been going through that is causing stress, undue stress. Even the thoughts of your mind, it's like you need a vacation from mental, spiritual, well, not spiritual, sorry. It's like the mental portion, your mental, your spirit, your physical, all of them need a break. Okay, so that could be a physical vacation away. I know with everything that's going on, that's a struggle within itself here. But I know that spirit will make a way for you to get away. If this is not you taking a vacation, this is you actually moving. It could be to far a destination that's far away from everything that you know. As you can see, they're going over water. So, and then the land. The good thing about it is I do see barren land that's there. So when you get to where you're going, since the fact you have your swords and the thoughts and the things that you remember with you, and then you have support here with the child and the man, male or female, that's gonna give you inspiration and hope to go ahead and build on this barren land. So it's basically moving you into a place where you're more independent. You're depending on yourself. You're depending on spirit and everything that's around you. And you know that you will be taken care of because now you are actually starting to listen to what spirit is trying to tell you and walking down your path. All right. Not even walking. Sorry about that. Being carried. All right. Down your path. So enjoy the rest. All right. So thank you so much, Spirit. May I please have 2 more cards for Sagittarius? 2 more cards for Sagittarius, please. Again, don't let petty arguments and petty situations keep you away from actually like doing what it is that you need to do. Don't let them take away your peace, especially when they see your peace coming. They weren't bothering you, Sagittarius, when everything was going bad, okay? When you weren't doing good and, you were going through your night phases, your tower moments, well, nobody there with you. It may have been like 1 or 2 people, but everybody else just had something to say. Excuse me, I almost cussed. But they doggone sure had your name in their mouth, though. Okay, there we go. Ace of Swords. See, and some of you found out about it, too. The truth was revealed. Whether or not they told you themselves, somebody may have came and told you who they thought was close to them, but they were more closer to you. Or this could have been intuitively. Wow. This could have been intuitively given to you by spirit, because spirit will come in and reveal to you those itchy ears of who it is that's been talking about you or had their name in your mouth. And that's if you want to know, because sometimes it's just like, all right, it don't even matter. People gonna have their name in your mouth. That's why that 5 of Wands is here. And it's drama. That's why, sorry, Leo, if you cross watching and you're watching, but Leo, that's like dramatic or drama. It's going to be a big scene. So it's not even that serious here, because you can always cut all that down, Sagittarius, with truth. Raw victory, truth, and honesty. That's all you got to do. And they're giving you strength to be able to speak your mind when sometimes you feel like, okay, it's like I want to check this person, but then at the same time, I don't want to start no trouble. One of the things that a lot of people don't know about Sagittarians is that even though they're very strong and they can defend themselves, especially as half man, half horse and the archer, they really don't like confrontation at all. Okay, so it's like, don't put me in a position where I have to sit here and tell you that you're making me uncomfortable or where I have to defend myself, because you're not going to like the reaction that I give you. That's what a Sagittarius. Okay, well, y'all let me know if I'm right, Sagittarius, down in the comments. I mean, I'm Sag rising, so they say that's how I act. I know a lot of Sagittarius that's around me, too. Okay. But they will tell you the truth. I'll tell you that much. They're going to keep it real with you. Yeah. Okay, so cross-watcher, if you watching for this information on the Sag, yeah, they're going to definitely keep everything real with you. Should I keep this in reverse? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep this in reverse. Now, upright, the 4 of Coins talks about sometimes frugality, but security and making sure that you have a tight grip on your finances. You know where your money's going. You are like, you own it. Okay? Like you build a wall around it, you put it in the bank, you secure it, you checking on your balances, you checking on your account like every hour. You watching who you lending to, you watching who owe you, you watching who you owe, you making sure that you pay everything. That's very good on the upscale. But it could put you at a point where you kind of like take yourself away from everyone. You take yourself away from everyone so that you could just like focus on your money. Yes, that's very good. But then it puts you at a point where, you become kind of like a Scrooge type of attitude where you know, you're too tight grip to even have any fun. It's like the only thing you can focus on is making sure that your bag is correct. Yeah, you're gonna be rich, but at what cost? Okay, it'll cost you spiritually and mentally if that's the only thing that you focused on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll have to work harder you'll have to work harder for your finances than when if you would have just let things flow to you. You know, it would have been a lot easier. I gotta say it like I hear it. You have people working for you. You wouldn't even have to do the work. But since it's in reverse, well, I gotta say this first part. Since it's in reverse, some of you are letting money slip out of your fingers, or like you losing money, you losing track of money. Okay, so be a little bit more secure with your finances. Watch where they're going. Be more truthful with yourself, and do what it is that you have to do. Vast wealth is coming your way. Okay, you may have had opportunities before where it looked like a wealthy situation. It was, but it's just the fact that one, mentally you weren't ready for it. Two, you weren't physically ready for it because you hadn't prepared yourself. But three, you knew it was coming, but this was the last. It's like one of the last tests that Spirit had to put you through to see if you really understood the lesson that they were trying to teach you as far as finances, Sag. Okay, so now that you're understanding it, that Four of Coins is even showing that the money that you do have, you're starting to be a little bit more lenient with it. So if you are giving out, say for instance, you know someone who's in need and you know that you can go ahead and give them that money, where you used to say, even though it was a loving no, you used to say no. Now it's like you kind of open up more. Okay, you're more giving. Now, just make sure that you keep a cap on that as well, because of the fact when this finance is coming in, that's the last thing that you need to do is keep giving it out. They want you to make sure that you still keep a tight grip on your money, keep knowledge of where your finances are going, but you don't have to be so frugal and, you know, a little bit stingy about it, okay? All right. So your overall here being death, okay, 1 and 3 equaling another 4. So now when death comes in, this is the sign of Scorpio. So you may be dealing with the Scorpio Sag, or Scorpio may be watching in on you. They may even be noticing the change that's going on with you. But anyways, the card itself speaks about a dramatic and vast change that you are currently going through, Sag. So I would definitely advise you to allow this death to happen, where basically people aren't even going to recognize you. You won't even recognize yourself. You are becoming a totally different person. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay? After Sag season comes the next year. We're going to be in 2022. 222 is the number of alignment. So it's you lining up with being exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time, doing what it is that you were born to do. Okay, so when you allow this death, this change, and this transformation to come about with you, okay, you accept the fact that you can't do the things that you no longer that you used to do. You can't be around the same people that you used to be around. You can't even converse with the same people that you used to converse with about the same subjects. It's like everything about you is elevated, Sagittarius, and this is why. The bottom line is because when you allow this transformation to come along, you become the magician. Okay? You literally transform from the fool, taking risk and doing what it is that you want to do. Even though the fool card is very good because you're learning new experiences, teaching yourself new things. Now it's time for you to actually learn from what it is that you've been through. And now you know what to do and what not to do. And that gives you that strength to be able to take all of the resources that you have in front of you. You have your emotions, you have your creativity, you have your truth and your wisdom, and you have your finances and your health. Health is wealth. All right, Sag. So make sure you're keeping that at a tight grip too with your health. Okay. But with this magician here, you can create anything that you need. If you don't see it, just know that it's coming. All you need to do is go ahead and meditate on it, call it to you. That's all you need to do. Oh, wow. Thank you. They even said the things that you come asking them for, they already know that you're going to come ask for it, because they've seen the movie already before you did. Okay. So it's already a yes. When you come to them, it's already a yes. If you ever hear a no from Spirit, it's because it's something that you don't see. Okay? You need to just go ahead and consult them a little bit more. And trust, it'll turn into a yes after a while. That's just like when we was kids. We heard no from our parents, didn't understand why, but now that we do, some of us have our own kids we have to discipline, or you just see other people's kids, and it's just like, good God. Yeah. All right, so Spirit, thank you so much. May I please have 2 cards for my Sagittarians out there? Thank you so much, Spirit. What is the extra information that you have for them? What is the extra information, Spirit, that you can have for my Sagittarius? I'll go ahead and shuffle twice if it doesn't pop out. Okay, there we go. Oh, both of them popped out too. I have here composure and friendship and union. So with composure, again, this is actually sitting up under the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords. So while Spirit is basically moving you out of stressful situations, moving you out of mental stress so that you can have clarity and hear what it is that they want to tell you, all right? It's going to take you composure, okay? Being around petty people. Even when okay, so I'm hearing like workplace situations or where you're around people and at the time you can't get out of that situation. So it's like you have to keep your composure. Even in any situation, please keep your composure because Sag, you are one being tested and two, you're being elevated. Okay. So they hold you to a spirit holds you to a higher standard now. Okay, after the magician is the high priestess. She's the one who you have to come to now as the magician and get the secret scroll from her. And when you come into her, you better know how to act. Okay, so Sag, there are things about you that spirit is gonna start cleaning up, and just like allow it to happen. Keep your composure on yourself because some of the stuff they're gonna change about you you may not like, but it's going to be for your good and it's going to help you to move yourself out of these situations that you feel you can't get out of. With this friendship and union card here, it's under the Ace of Swords and the Four of Coins. So it's like you are going to have time to go out, spend time, spend money with friends and family right now. But truthfully, you know, at this time, you may have been given too much of yourself and not enough to yourself. And now it's like they want you to turn that around. So then when you are finished purifying yourself through that and, you know, giving more self acceptance, your friendships and your unions become more stronger because you become more loving on yourself. You love them more and that energy shows. Okay. And you're keeping your composure. So they're seeing a different side of you too because of this death card, that transformation that came in. So just like magic, it's a brand new you. They don't even recognize you. Okay. All right, so what I want to do here is, if you want to stay, hopefully I hope you do, I'm going to go ahead and extend because I want to know a little bit more on these 4 main cards here, okay? So I will actually give 2 more Oracle cards as well. All right, so Spirit, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and use the Mystic Monday deck. Please go ahead and knock for me 4 more times. Thank you so much, Sag, for giving me your energy. That way we can extend. Spirit, what is the extra messages that you may have for Sagittarius in this season to explain these cards that we have here? Please give us a more in-depth look into the scroll, okay, that you have in your hand, High Priestess. Okay, Sagittarius is coming to you, High Priestess. Please, may we look beyond the veil and see what is in that scroll that you have in your hand. Oh, Sag, I heard she said yes. I promise you I heard she said yes. I'm not going to sit here and play with y'all. If I hear it, I'm going to say it. Why not would she not speak to you? You're the philosophers. You actually make sense of things. You always have a cheerful answer, so that's good. We need more people like you in the world. All right. I'm not being sarcastic, so don't play with me. I heard that. I mean what I say. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so please Spirit cut 501. All right, see, that's what all right now. You remember when I was telling you with the 5 of Wands, dealing with that pettiness, dealing with that jealousy, dealing with people just like keeping their opinion to themselves because they don't know what you're doing, okay? They always got their mind in your business. Or, again, you fighting with yourself mentally And you need to just go ahead and check your own self and know that you have victory in it, that you're a winner. The Five of Wands is here because you have victory. Okay, the Six of Wands is here, victory. Okay, public celebration and success. So not only will you succeed at what it is that you're fighting for and struggling for, but it's coming to you easier. This is for you, so it'll make room for you. Your gift will make room for you, and now people will publicly see you. All right, they publicly saw you go through your shameful phase, so now they got to see you win too. And I told you, a lot of them ain't gonna like that, and it's gonna be a grand one too, because with that Leo energy there, Spirit gonna make sure you set up real right when they see you here. Mm-hmm. Six of Swords, please clarify what it is that we're moving away from. Mm-hmm. And you're moving in order because that Six of Wands is there. All right, and it flew all the way over here, so we moving far away. Wow, Spirit, I love how y'all talking. Sag, we moving far away from heartbreak, betrayal, disloyal people, okay? Disloyal thoughts of our own. We not fooling ourselves anymore either. When someone shows us who they are, we're going to believe it and we moving on, okay? I'm sure saying we because I'm a Sagittarius and I love the fact that I could get in this one here. Okay, because there's too many times we done been too nice letting people in that we knew we should have cut out long time ago. They keep doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, it's a repeat. Three of Swords, three more of the Swords is Six of Swords. It's like, okay, I gave you 3 chances, and then I gave you 3 extra chances, and you still messed up all of them. So now I got to go. For me to have this victory, I go from a Six of Swords to a Six of Wands. That's why you in that boat. You're getting in the Six of Swords. Okay. Some of you, I heard you're getting into a vehicle. Okay. This could be a new car that's taking you where it is that you need to go. And you're going to have victory over this heartbreak. You're going to have victory over these unsuccessful tries that you may have had before. Just like they said, third time's a charm. And the good thing about it is your heart is still whole. It's just wounded. When those swords slide out of your heart, it's strong enough to where it's gonna heal. It's gonna repair itself. But you have to allow yourself to be taken away from these stressful situations. Don't keep running back to them. All right. When you see a snake, okay, if it looked like a snake and it's still, I mean, you walk up to it and let it bite you. What? Because it hissed at you? You thought it was gonna be nice? Okay, with this Ace of Swords, please clarify this for me, please. It's like, don't walk into a situation that you know, doggone, like you feel it, okay, you hear it, Sage, like you know that ain't the one. Ace of Swords here. The truth is, Spirit came in to let you know that, again, you are the magician. That's what they tried to tell you, bottom line. Anything that you want, anything that you need, manifest it in this season. Manifest all of it. As you think it, so shall it be. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They said, just think back at how many times you thought negatively, okay? And seeing how fast those negative thoughts came into fruition around you. Or listen to people's negativity and saw how fast they stuff manifested. Imagine if you did that with the good thoughts. Imagine if you did that with positive things, speaking life over your situation. Yeah, Sag, you're going to start manifesting a lot. Okay, even by your next solar return here that's coming up, you're going to start manifesting even small things that turn into big things. So make it happen. Again, you got the world in your hands. You got every tool that you need. So you have that you need not to ask no man for anything. Anything that you need, you ask Spirit. As above, so below. As they're doing magic up there, so are you doing it down here. You understand how to now. You're not a fool anymore. That's why they came in with the Ace of Swords that'll give you raw victory and truth. Wow. When you get more spiritually inclined, Sag, because you already are, but when you start to open your third eye and your chakras more, I'm telling you, you're going to start to, you ain't gonna need to know if somebody gossiping on you. You're just gonna be sitting there chilling, watching TV, sipping on your lemonade or your iced tea, and you're gonna literally hear and see a conversation go off right in your head. Okay, so people ain't gonna be able to lie to you no more either. But that's gonna be a reward, that Six of Wands, for you doing what it is that you need to do. So make sure that you study to show yourself approved. Okay, somebody who could rightly divide the word of truth, and that way no one will be able to lie to you. Your discernment is gonna be on 1,000. All right, Sag. Ooh, okay. Explain this 4 coins in reverse to me, please. Ma'am, please have clarification on this 4 coins. What extra information do you have on this 4 coins here, please? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. All right, 4 coins. What is the 4 coins here? All right. 4 coins is the 9 of wands. Okay, so again, even though your money may be looking funny, you may have, okay, so you may have went through a recent loss of finances, or, okay, even some friendships and unions that you felt were real tight. Some people who you may have invested a lot in, or some people who may owe you money. It's like the things that you went through when it comes to your finances, or even your health, may have went through a decline as well, because 4 coins can be something like physical, dealing with the body or dealing with the mind. So with that, your physical health could be dropping a little bit. I do see it picking back up here. Sometimes you may need to be around your true friends and unions so that they can help pick you back up. But Spirit is saying here, 9 of wands, do not give up on what it is that you're pursuing. And Sagittarius, that's your energy, okay? So you know you can persevere through this, and that's what you do. You have victory that you know you're looking at, okay? With this, that 9 of wands, you looking back at that 6 of wands, because you know doggone well you've been through a situation before and you've had victory, so you know you're gonna be victorious in this again, okay? Remember, everything that you're going through, every small battle don't have to become a war. It's just how you look at it, Sag, okay? So don't make any situations bigger than they are in this season. Just let everything be as it is. That way you'll be able to go ahead and move accordingly. All right, I heard you. I'm going to go ahead and clarify death. Thank you for the Sagittarius that want to know. Let's go ahead and clarify death. What is the change? Thank you, ma'am. Please have a clarification card on death. Okay, the Hierophant. Oh, Sag, all right. You're coming into your energy as well. Even though this is Taurus, this is solid energy here, all right? It's stable. Again, with the TLC song, don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and lakes that you used to. Now is not the time for you to start doing any new okay, so when I say new ways of thinking, I mean as far as, if you know not to go and touch a hot stove, don't go trying to go test to see if you could touch it now and it's not going to burn you. Don't do anything that you wouldn't normally do in this time, okay? Stick to your traditions, stick to your moral values and ethics, okay? Because that's what's going to bring you enlightenment. And that's why you're going through this change, because of the fact you are a spiritual teacher, okay? You are someone who's held very highly valued, okay? Excuse me. Spirit, okay? Spirit holds you to a higher standard. You are a spiritual teacher. You are a living oracle, okay? You help people. People look up to you. People listen to you, Sag. That's why you have to change the way that you have to change the way that you carry yourself, so that people can perceive the real you and see that not only do you have a fun and precarious side, but you also have a side of you that is very serious, okay, and forthright. When it's things that need to be done, especially when you see an injustice or disloyalty or like an untruth, you fight for it at all costs. So a lot of you Sages are going through a spiritual transformation where you are going up in rank in spirit. And I love that, because of the fact we did speak about the fool, the magician, okay? And now we go to the Hierophant. So a lot of you also may be already meeting up with your emperor or empress. Or if you're already in a relationship, I could see that even elevating as well. It's just like, Sag, if you let spirit in and totally control what it is that they want to do with you, you're going to see a lot of your, the avenues in your life, dramatic changes. Like, you're going to be very happy. You just got to allow it to happen. Okay, again, Spirit, please, 2 more cards, 2 more oracle cards for my Sagittarians. Please, what extra information do you have here for them? Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay, if it don't come out, I'm going to take it from the top. Again, I thank you all so much for sticking here with me. I thank you for your support. Divine timing, again, it's happening when it's supposed to. Don't kick against the goals. Don't fight against anything. Don't rush it. Okay. Don't push. Don't pull. Don't scratch. Don't bite. Don't kick. No tantrums. Just let it happen. Watch it play out. Okay. They showed me the 7 of coins in my head. Wait for that increase to come in. Even though it seems like you're doing things over and over again, you're learning lessons and you're learning patience. Temperance is your card, Sag. Okay? So just let everything happen in the timing it's supposed to so that you don't have to regret or redo anything because of the fact, yeah, if you keep whining to get something, Spirit will give it to you just so that you can get popped on the hand real quick and have to do it all over again. Okay? And the last card, strength and guidance. Exactly. Go into meditation. Seek spiritual guidance from Spirit. Okay? Your spiritual team is there waiting for you. And then they will send you physical people who will be able to, teach you. Even when you're on social media, those times when you're going through TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, things like that. Even YouTube. Yes, of course, YouTube. When you're here, watching, there may be people who Spirit leads you to, who will give you guidance. Okay? So everything is happening in divine time and how it's supposed to. And Sagittarius, I love you all. That is your reading here for the month of October. I hope that this resonated with you. Please comment, share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I'm uploading to the channel. Okay, I did not clarify the magician because, again, we know the power of the magician. You know what it is that you're supposed to do using that power. It already came out twice, Sag. That was for some of you who just asked that. All right. So I thank you again. You guys have a great season until the next video. And see you later. All right.